welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I have like not been on like YouTube for like the longest time. Well, I feel like it's been like so long. I've just been really busy with a whole bunch of stuff, schoolwork, and like I'm currently kind of like sick. I'm getting better, but I've currently been sick, and I really haven't like felt good to be able to do like edit and like post videos. So right now that I have time and I feel a little bit better, I am deciding to do a look, like a bronzy shimmery look that's good for like prom and stuff like that, just because I know my prom is coming up. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And the palettes I'm gonna be using today are from Mark Makeup by Mark or something. Let me just insert that like down quick because like my head's not in the right place right now. But the palettes look like this. Thank you to them for sending me these cute little palettes. Let me open them up for you guys so you guys can see. These are really pretty eyeshadow palettes, and I have used them already, and let me tell you, the pigment is like crazy with these, and you'll see what I mean right now when you guys see me applying like the eyeshadows. And what I really like about these is that when you stack them on, you can stack them on top of each other, because I know there's some eyeshadows that like don't let you do that because they'll just like blend off, but like these don't do that, and I'm like really shook. So I've been loving these palettes, and so yeah, let's get straight into this video. So I already went ahead and prepped my eyelids using some concealer, and so now we're gonna go ahead and start off with the first shadow. The first shadow I'm gonna be using is this shade right here. It's like such a neutral shade. It's like perfect for as a transition color. I'm gonna be taking this on a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm gonna be taking this brush and applying it all over the crease just to help blend out those darker browns we're gonna be using later on. I like really love that like these palettes also have a mirror. So I'm using this as my transition color. I'm just kind of like dusting that on. I kind of need to kind of blend this one out a little bit more just because I have like previous eyeshadow, because I was doing this eye off camera. So just gonna blend that out real quick, and then right after that I'm gonna apply the shade. I'm sorry, they don't have names, or at least I think so. I don't know, probably on the packaging it did, but I just like threw it out because I don't have time to be putting it back on. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, which is this dark brown shade. It looks like this. So I'm gonna be taking this brush, but I'm gonna be taking this brush on the Morphe M456 brush. It's a tinier brush, and I'm gonna be dipping it in like that, and I'm gonna be applying this shade to the lid, I guess. And then I'm not gonna like blend it out too far because I'm gonna use a different shade to blend it out, but I'm just gonna apply this like that for now, like so. And as you can see, like, look at that pigment. I literally only dipped it in once. Okay, so to help blend that shade out right now, because it's like darker and like such a difference of shade right there, I'm gonna be taking a little bit warmer shade, which is this shade right here. I'm gonna be dipping into this one and a little bit of that one, kind of mixing them together. And I'm gonna be taking this on a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna be slowly buffing it out. So I kind of like to do circular motions and like just go in my crease, and then like with whatever is like starting to be left on the brush, I like to use that to kind of like drag it upwards. So as you can see, it's starting to already blend out. And then if you do not want that much of a like harsh shadow to keep going more up, just get like another clean blending brush and just use that to start like blend out the rest. But because I did kind of blend this one up a little bit more, I'm still gonna use the same brush. The slower you go, the more precise like your blending will be. But like if you're just trying to like rush blending, like especially dark colors, it's not gonna come out like as blended as you want it to be. So you just have to be slow, so like all like the movement starts like picking up, like how to explain, like with the rhythm, and then it'll slowly start picking up more and more shadow, and it's like more but less shadow, you know what I mean? And I'll just slowly start blending it out. But right now I'm gonna go back into that first shade we took, which is this shade, and I'm taking back that Morphe M433 brush and tapping off the excess, and just gonna use that shade to blend out the rest of the shadow, because we don't want no harsh edges. So I think that's looking pretty good like that. Sorry, I forgot to mention the palette that I was using right now, but I really need to search up the name of this company. I know it's a makeup academy, and I know the person that created it, I believe, is called Mark. If I'm wrong, I will list it down below, like right here, so you guys can see. But the palette that I was just using is called Bring the Heat, which is more of a warm toned shade palette. And the other palette that I'm going to be using is more cool tone, and it's like purples and stuff like that. It looks like this, and this is what it's called. Not your average mauves. I know the word in my head, but I don't know how to say it, you know what I mean? But they look like this, are really pretty. So I'm gonna go into this palette now. Okay, so the shade I'm gonna be taking is this dark purple slash brown shade. It's on the corner. This one, not that really dark one, but this one. I'm gonna be dipping into this one, and it's like fully coated the brush. Back on my Morphe M456 brush, tapping off the excess. Watch this. Ready? Literally, look. I didn't spray it or anything, okay? And then I literally just look at that. I'm packing that on my lid like we did with the first dark brown shade. Kind of bringing this slowly inwards right here. And so that's as much as we're gonna apply right now. I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe. Well, I don't know if I went back in. No, I think this is the first time using it on this size. Morphe M514 brush. It looks like this, and I'm gonna dip actually into that shade that we just used a tiny bit, and I'm gonna mix it with the, you know, the warmer shade we used to blend out the first shade, which was this one. I'm gonna go into that one just to bring back like the warmth and not take it away. I'm gonna be using these two shades to blend those out. So the same thing, blending it upwards really slowly, so you don't bring too much at one time. And if you also need to go back and add more of dark color, lighter colors, go ahead and do it. Just do whatever you think will like turn out best. Because I know sometimes you do need to add more color because it kind of like flakes off a tiny bit, or like you just didn't get it on the right spots. So just go ahead and do that. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the glitter, but first we need to cut the crease. Of course, I'm gonna be using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade 06. It looks like this. I'm kind of like running out. I need to get more, but I just get lazy to like go and order it. But use my code 5makeup by laguera for $5 off your $20 purchase. I love this concealer so much. So I'm gonna apply it a little bit, well, not a little bit, a good amount to my lid like that. And I'm gonna use the angled brush I used to clean out my eyebrows and like precise it. Is that how you say it? Make it more precise. My lids are like acting weird right now. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna take an actual concealer brush and just like buff that out so it's not such a harsh line. So I'm gonna just like pat it, and then slowly it'll start like diffusing. You see that? Because it like starts blending into like the eyeshadow, so it kind of like helps you blend it easier. You don't have to really worry about that being super blended, but you do want it kind of blended just because we're gonna add eyeshadow and stuff like that. But if you were to just set it like just like that by itself, then obviously you would want it to be really blended. But since we're just gonna apply glitter And we're gonna add a little bit more dark shadow like we did right here on this side. It doesn't have to be super perfect. Okay, so I say so a lot, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be taking the Bring the Heat palette, which is the warm shade, and I'm gonna be taking a shimmery white shade that comes with the palette. Let me get my brush. I'm gonna use this shade right here. I'm just gonna like pack that on like a little packer slash concealer brush, and I'm gonna apply that all over where I just cut the crease. Meanwhile it's still wet, it'll like really stick on. And we're just gonna use this as a base for the glitter. Yeah, for the glitter and like the other eyeshadows. Kinda wanna like just basically use it as setting powder, you know? But using a shimmery one will it'll like make it really more shiny. Taking whatever's left on your brush, now what you want to do is now actually you're going to use this to blend that out. Just make sure it's really, really blended. And it's okay if you go a little bit more in because we are going to be adding that glitter anyways, but we just want to make sure there's like no harsh lines. So I think that looks pretty decent like that. So what we're gonna do now is apply some eyeshadow. Let me look for it. It's right here. So I'm gonna be first applying one layer of the Sister Cosmetics Glow Glitter Shine Like a Diamond. I did do a video on their cosmetics. I did a little review, and I'm gonna be using their glitter. I'm gonna be using the one in Stardust, which is like a champagne-ish color, but like I mentioned in the other video, they do have like a tint, well not a tint, they have gray silver glitter in them, but I don't really mind that because I don't know, you can't really see right here because I'm gonna apply glitter on top again. So anyways, I'm gonna apply, oh wait, glue, I need glue, because if not this is just gonna flake off. I'm gonna be using the Glitter Injections glue. And I literally just like to swipe this on, or like that. Literally, I just apply it right on, and I like it because the brush doesn't really even get dirty when I do that. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. Okay, so now that I let that dry a tiny bit, I'm gonna be taking the eyeshadow and glitter shadow, and I'm gonna be applying this all over that lid where we applied the concealer. Ooh, that looks really pretty already. And taking my finger, I'm gonna like use that to buff in the edges with glitter. For the glitter, or with the glitter, I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so meanwhile that is still pretty wet, that's when I'm gonna apply glitter now. And I'm gonna actually use the brush I was using. This is just like a regular little brush that comes with those cheap little sets and stuff like that, and I really like it anyway, so don't judge me. I'm gonna be taking the Glitter Injections Copper Crush Pressed Glitter. It looks like this. It's like super pretty. I really like this. And I'm gonna be using that brush to just kind of fill in like the areas where my freaking sausage fingers won't fit. So for example right here, oh, did you guys see that? There was a little chunk. I pushed too hard on it. Okay. So basically like on the really precise parts, that's where you want to use the brush. So then on the rest, you know, who cares? Just dip your finger into that glitter and just like literally stamp it on. Look at that. Oh my god, just imagine an hour, a freaking golden hour selfie with this look. Oh my god, that'd be so pretty. The shine that it would give off though. Okay. My voice all cracked right there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and pause on the eyeshadow like I always do. I'm gonna go do my face makeup and then we'll be back to like continue finishing off the eyeshadow. Alright guys, so I'm back now and I already went ahead and did my full face of makeup, and now what I'm going to do is do the bottom lash. I'm going to do it exactly like this side, just like very simple. The colors I'm going to be using are this middle one right here. Oh, let me hold that better because I can't even hold it. This middle one right here. I'm going to be applying this first, and I'm going to drag it kind of like to the middle, and then with the blending brush I'm going to blend it a little bit more inwards. So what I'm going to do, sorry if you guys can't see, but I'm like literally just going to put this on right there. Like that. And then I'm going to take that darker brown shade, which is this shade right here. Swirl that brush in there, even though I didn't really have to do that, but I don't know why I always do that. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply this one like on the outer. Kind of like bringing it outward right here, kind of connecting it so it all like gets like put together. And then I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush, taking that middle shade that we just used, that brown shade in the middle, and I'm going to use that just to buff all that out. And it should look something like that. For inner corner highlight, I'm going to be taking the same warm palette, and I'm going to be using this shade right here. I'm literally going to just take it with my finger because I always do my inner corner mostly with my finger. I'm going to like do that, and I'm just literally going to pop it on in the inner corner. Kind of like tuck that in right there, and I think that looks really, really pretty. And it should look like that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually not gonna put on lashes, just because I've like been using fake lashes like for me a lot. So I don't want to really like pull out my real lashes. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna line just the top of not a wing, but just like line the top of my lash line with some eyeliner and pop on some mascara, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. So that was it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys found it pretty easy to follow. If you guys do want to purchase these palettes, I will leave their link down below in the description box. I think they're really like good quality, and I believe for both of them it's like $48 if I'm not wrong. So they're like around 20 bucks each, which is not that bad. They're pretty heavy. The palettes are pretty heavy, and you could always remove the actual eyeshadow off its little pan. So I think it's really cute, and it comes with a mirror, so that's a plus. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Once again, don't forget to follow all my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I have a Facebook. Yes, I have a Facebook. And Twitter. I rarely go on Twitter anyways though, so you guys can follow me though. All of that is makeup by laguera, same as my Instagram. And yeah, oh, I'm gonna be doing a wig tutorial, not a tutorial, a wig review that I got a new wig. I posted some pictures with it already, but I'm gonna do a review after this, so I'm gonna be posting. You guys, I didn't end up doing the wig tutorial just because something came up and I never had time to actually do it, but I will be doing it maybe like next week or maybe this week. I don't know, who knows. But point is, I didn't end up doing it. So oh my god, look at my necklace. I didn't end up doing it, but I will soon, so wait on that video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I've seen 2 videos. I don't know which one I'm gonna be posting first. If you guys see this one and I haven't posted the wig, then this one's first. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.